All right, welcome everyone. We are thrilled to have you here today. I am Spalding Hurst, the director of the Office of Mission Advancement here at the Sisters of Charity of Nazareth. Thank you for joining us as we celebrate the journey of the sisters and highlight the collaborative achievements made possible by supporters, volunteers, and associates in partnership with the sisters. To begin today, to start everything off, we will begin with a special opening procession.
In the year 1812, 3 young women answered the call of Bishop Jean-Baptiste Marie David to gather as a young community to provide education for the growing Catholic population in the Bardstown area. 3 women did respond, with Catherine Spalding as their chosen leader. Rapidly, 3 more young women came, and they became the beginnings of the Sisters of Charity of Nazareth. From this time into the present, the Sisters' ministry evolved to include not only education, but also health care, social work, parish ministry, and now includes working for justice issues and care of the earth, always attempting to respond to the needs of the times. In 1947, at the request of Bishop in Patna, 6 sisters volunteered to go to India, providing nursing care for a leper clinic. Eventually, women from India joined the sisters, expanding the ministries to include education, healthcare, and social work in both cities, towns, and villages. The call to the Caribbean came when sisters traveled to Belize in 1975. Working with the Jesuits there, they developed formation programs for lay church leaders. Here, too, women from Belize joined the Sisters of Charity of Nazareth, whose ministries included education and health care, and continued to broaden both in Belize City and in the Toledo district. In 1979, found the sisters once again expanding their ministries into Nepal, where they today work among the villages, attending to social needs and care for children throughout the country. The year 2000 marked the beginning of the new millennium, and the sisters heard the call of the people of Botswana to develop a presence in the country to provide child care, hospice services, and parish ministries, which are still active today. The most recent of the SCN call to ministry in a new country came in 2021, when 4 sisters brought the SCN charism, again meeting the needs of the time, to Kenya, working in villages large and small, providing parish ministries and educational support. 3 young women in 1812 in rural Kentucky, trusting in God's providence, began a journey of courage and service among the most vulnerable, which today spans across the earth. From the sacred land of Nazareth to the sacred lands in India, Belize, Nepal, Botswana, and Kenya, the Sisters of Charity of Nazareth respond to the needs of the time because the love of God calls us.
Ashley, thank you for your extraordinary talent. It was beautiful. And thank you, sisters, for opening our program with such grace. You are a gift to us all. So at this time, will all the Sisters of Charity of Nazareth who are here today please stand? We are so grateful As you can clearly see, we are so grateful for the wonderful work that you do for those in need and for making this world a better place. Thank you, sisters. And let me also thank Weir Constructors, our premier sponsor for today's program. And also I want to thank these other sponsors: All Springs Global Investments, CHI St. Joseph Health, Rumbeline Advisors, Fifth Third Bank, Schmidt Associates, WCM Investment Management, Byerly Ford Nissan, Christy and Randy Coe, Clearbridge Investments, Community Capital Management, Independence Bank, Jones, Nell, and Mattingly, Toyota of Louisville, U.S. Bank, Westfield Capital Management Company, Zevin Asset Management, Ascension Investment Management, St. Margaret Mary Catholic Community, Wellington Management Company, Lincoln National Bank, Ratterman and Sons Funeral Home, and Derby City Litho. Your support is a vote of confidence in the mission of the Sisters of Charity of Nazareth and a true partnership that helps them achieve their goals. So thank you to these sponsors. And we have a wonderful lunch for you today, and as we prepare for that meal, let us reflect on our blessings, and I welcome Sister Barbara Flores, the Provincial for the Western Province, to lead us in a blessing over the food. Sister Barbara.
Thank you, Spalding. And before we start our prayer, let us just be quiet as we gather with deep gratitude on this holy ground of Nazareth, a place where so many of us have been missioned and commissioned as partners to go forth and heal a fractured world. And so let us pray. Loving God, as we gather Nazareth during this Jubilee year of hope, we come before you with grateful hearts to thank you for the food before us, for companions who bring joy, good conversation, and stories that inspire us to work for a better world. May this meal strengthen our bodies and remind us of the many blessings in our lives. We are thankful for the love of family and friends who surround us and for the abundance we enjoy. May we always remember our sisters and brothers who know hunger, fear, and loneliness, and who long for a better life. Bless this gathering as we share food and join together in the work of peace and justice. May the spirit of Mother Catherine Spaulding be present among us. And it is in Jesus' name we give thanks and pray. Amen.
Now, please enjoy each other's company as the meal entrees will be served at this time. All right, at this time, we're going to continue with the program, so please continue to enjoy your meal. And we want to thank Lundy's Catering for providing this fantastic meal. Everything is wonderful. And of special note, the salad today, specifically the lettuce and tomatoes, came right here from the garden at Nazareth. And we want you to know that in keeping with the sisters' commitment to care for the earth, all the food waste from today will be recycled into compost. If you notice your centerpiece on your table, I want to tell you quickly about that. It was crafted locally by Keith Bailey, and it was made from a damaged branch from the beloved, nearly 200-year-old tree that is in front of the Mother House. Keith and his wife, Mary Ann, are with us here today, so we're glad that they could be here. Thank you both for being here. And as a token of our appreciation for all of you being here, we have, from the same tree branch, the SCN logo, 2 different variations. And this is a special gift for each of you that you'll find in the box. So we hope that you find that this tree to be a symbol of faith, and that each piece carries the spirit of the foundress, Mother Catherine, who invites us to reflect on the strength and beauty found within the roots of the Sisters of Charity of Nazareth and their mission. And we hope that you will carry it as a symbol of hope into your future. So now we're going to continue the program with a message from the president of the congregation, Sister Jacqueline Jesu, who is with us today from India.
Namaste. Good evening from India, and good afternoon to all of you gathered at Nazareth. This afternoon, I come to you filled with joy and heartfelt gratitude. During my travels across our Bangalore and Patna provinces, I have been reflecting on the profound impact of your generosity, which has enabled mission and ministry to flourish across many parts of India and Nepal. It is a powerful reminder that each of you plays a vital role in this mission, and for that, we are deeply thankful. And today, during this Jubilee Year of Hope, we pause to celebrate together your journey with the Sisters of Charity of Nazareth. Earlier this year, I had the privilege of attending the General Assembly of the International Union of Superiors General in Rome. Over 900 sisters from every corner of the world gathered in prayer, reflection, and dialogue. An evening liturgy wrapped us in solemn prayer for the cardinals and their conclave, when like a sudden breath of wind through still air, The words ran out, white smoke, a sign of hope. A new pope had been chosen. The room erupted with joy. Many of us rushed into the street, joining a sea of people heading to St. Peter's Square. When the new pope stepped onto the balcony and offered his first words, "Peace be with you all," it was exactly what we needed. That moment of global unity reflected who we are as a congregation. Many cultures, one mission. We are not bound by orders. We are bound by love. In my ministry, I have the honor of serving in leadership alongside Sister Amrita Manjali. Together, we have been blessed with opportunities to visit our sisters and mission partners across the globe. One visit that remains deeply etched in my heart was to Northeast India in the serene hills of Meghalaya. The journey was met with challenges, cold weather, limited electricity, and few comforts. Yet our sisters remain steadfast because the need is profound. Their presence is powerful witness of compassion and commitment. While sustainability is often spoken of around the world, the sisters in Meghalaya live it tangibly. They work closely with the land and work in solidarity with communities long overlooked. Their lives reflect a deep commitment, not to convenience, but to presence, perseverance, and trust. And this story resonates across the globe. Our sisters work alongside the Annabelle. Their ministries are diverse, but our vision is one: to serve with compassion, presence, and unwavering commitment. Earlier this year, during a heat wave in Kentucky, our sisters responded with compassion, distributing hundreds of box fans to families in need. In another part of the world, a sister made sure a young girl received her very first school uniform. Elsewhere, through months of dedicated care in our hospice's home-based program, a patient regained the strength to stand and walk again. Whether in cities or villages, each act reflects the same meaning: serve where the need is. But this vision is not ours alone. It is shared with you. Your prayers, your generosity, and your faithful support allow this work to continue. You help carry the mission forward, enabling our sisters to remain in places where others cannot or choose not to go. When the new Pope spoke those words, "Peace be with you all," he was addressing every heart across every boundary. That peace, that unity, that shared responsibility is at the very heart of who we are as a global community. On behalf of the Sisters of Charity of Nazareth, thank you for walking with us. Together, we are more than a congregation. We are a movement of love, justice, and hope in action. Thank you for being here.
Good afternoon. I'm Sister Susan Gatz, and it's been my privilege over these past 5 years to work with the Vision for Nazareth, for the future of Nazareth, both in its development and now in its implementation. As you've heard several times this morning, Nazareth is holy ground, and a vision for Nazareth is not new. Our sisters who came before us have lovingly taken care of this land, and from here, as Jackie said, eventually established ministries that now reach across the world. From the time the sisters first stepped onto this campus in 1822, they had a vision for how the space could serve the SCN mission and the gospel. As times changed, so did the vision. First, there was an academy for girls. Later, a college where generations of women and later men were offered skills, knowledge, faith, and purpose for their lives. Then, when those ministries concluded, the vision changed to meet new needs: housing for the low-income elderly, Nazareth villages, which you will hear more about later. And from the beginning, the sisters had great reverence for the land. First, using good farming practices. Don't you love it? Those sisters were farm to table before farm to table was cool. And always attending to the beauty of the grounds. Times have changed again. So when we began a process to create a vision for the future of Nazareth, we titled that 3-year process, A Sacred Journey on Holy Ground. The process was prayerful and thoughtful as we, sisters and associates from all over the world, asked ourselves how Nazareth could continue to be a transformative presence in our world. Through discussion, we cast our net wide to get a breadth of thinking from many people about Nazareth. We were so hope-filled as people shared their love of the campus and their ideas about its future. Out of that wide-ranging input, we developed a vision for Nazareth that is embodied in 5 pillars, which is giving us guidance for the future. Let me quickly share that vision and some of the ways that we are implementing it. The vision: impelled by the love of Christ, SCN's desire to bring God's gift of Nazareth and the SCN charism into the future, creating Nazareth as a sacred place of peace, beauty, and justice rooted in the gospel. And we developed pillars to help us move that vision forward. Pillar 1, continue to have a home for SCNs, one that enhances the lives of our sisters, supports our needs for the future, and assures living spaces for sisters throughout the congregation who come to Nazareth. To implement this pillar over the past year or so, we have undertaken major renovations at the Mother House and Carrico Hall to make the space more user-friendly for our senior sisters. And our partners, Schmidt and Ware, have really been so helpful in making that particular thing happen. We acquired a 12-person bus for sisters' outings, and sisters have gotten out to a wide variety of places, from Buc-ee's to, don't you love it, to Bernheim, to a horse farm, to concerts. Pillar 2, ensure space to hold the legacy and heritage of the SCNs. Our archives and Heritage Hall staff are often busy welcoming groups and individuals to campus to share our history. And I think some of you will be enjoying that in the small groups after lunch. Pillar 3, preserve a sacred place where spirituality and healing can be nourished. Each year, the Retreat Center offers a variety of retreats. And this summer, we held a very successful Spirit of the Wild camp for children who experienced nature and were introduced to mindfulness practices. And the campus offers quiet, beautiful spaces for prayer and individual reflection. Pillar 4, respond to the needs of women, families, immigrants, and others through collaboration and partnership with other organizations. There are so many ways on this campus and from this campus that care and concern is given. So just a couple of examples. So Sister Jackie and I had the same insight here. This is the recent fan giveaway, where staff and volunteers gave out 600 fans to help those who suffer from the heat. Our long-standing disaster relief program, where teams have gone out in response to floods, tornadoes, fires, and hurricanes for years. And I think some of you sitting here have been on some of those trips. With the fundraising efforts on this campus, ministries in India, Nepal, Africa, and Belize thrive, as Sister Jackie said. One example is money raised here provided Sister Carlette a van to help senior citizens in her program in Belize City. Pillar 5, intensify our mission to care for creation. As we strive to model ways to live simply in response to the earth's cry, we continue the good work of our early sisters with efforts like our kitchen garden that provides fresh food, which we had, for the sisters in the dining room and guests, and also we share the surplus with food pantries. And we have a strong commitment to sustainability at all levels. We now have solar panels on most of the roofs on our campus. And our pollinator fields are one of the ways we provide for the other species, bugs, birds, animals, who also call Nazareth home. As you can see, Nazareth is not frozen in time. At the beginning of our visioning process, we reminded ourselves that Nazareth is not now what it once was, and it will not be in the future what it is now. Impelled by the love of Christ, we continue growing and responding to new needs. Nazareth is rooted in love, shaped by the past, and ready to serve the present moment. We are so grateful that you are on this journey with us and pray that this vision gives you as much hope and energy as it does us. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I'm Vicki Ward. I'm the president and CEO of Nazareth Villages, which we are looking at right out that window. Another part of the vision for Nazareth is the continued support and growth of Nazareth Villages. This ministry has become a vital part of the community's outreach and presence. Nazareth Villages offers affordable, safe, and welcoming housing for older adults. It provides more than shelter. It offers a sense of belonging, connection, and peace. Residents form relationships with each other and with the sisters. Many describe living here as a gift. This ministry helps meet a clear need in the wider region. Affordable housing for seniors is limited, and with the number of older adults in need continues to grow, Nazareth Villages responds with care, dignity, and respect. It also brings people into closer contact with the spirit of this place. Families and visitors see how mission is lived day to day. For many, it's their first connection to the sisters. And for some, it becomes the beginning of a deeper relationship. Nazareth Villages is not only effective, it's essential. So here with us today, we have Vicki Newton, who wants to share a story with you. So, Vicki.
I am here today to share a little about my daughter, Tana, and how the village at Nazareth has made a real difference in her life. Tana is a kind and trusting person. She has some needs that require special attention. She sees the good in everyone. She is the kind of person who would help anyone if they asked. But that same trust in nature has made her vulnerable at times. Over the years, we tried different live-in situations. She lived with us for a while. She tried living in rental homes and other arrangements, but nothing ever felt like the right fit. We knew she wanted independence. We knew she needed a place where she can make her own choices, but still have support when needed. That balance is hard to find. We knew about Nazareth Village from past experience. I knew it was a place with a sense of community and safety. I reached out to talk with the staff. We visit, and before long, Tana was moving into her own apartment at Nazareth Village. From the beginning, the staff made it clear what was expected. They asked for cleanliness. They encouraged community participation. And from day one, they treated Tana with respect. Since moving in, we have seen a real growth. She is more positive. She makes more of her own decisions. She keeps her space clean. She is learning how to manage money with a little support. She also gets involved in the community. She plays bingo on Tuesdays. She goes to holiday parties. She joins in on the ice cream outings. She has made friends and built relationships with neighbors. Nazareth Village offers her the freedom to live on her own with the comfort of knowing she is not alone. The staff is incredible. They truly care about the people who live here. They go above and beyond. I want to say something else too. For families like mine, Nazareth Village is not just a place to live. It is a peace of mind. My husband and I are getting older. We know we will not be able to care for Tana forever. Knowing that she is somewhere safe, where the staff cares deeply about every person who lives there, means everything to us. I cannot say enough about the people who run Nazareth Village. They go out of their way to help. They treat residents with respect, and you can tell they love what they do. There is no other place like this, And I say that as someone who has tried many. If Nazareth Village were to close tomorrow, it would leave a giant hole in this community. It would be devastating for the people who live there and for their families too. What the sisters have created here is a lifeline. My family has a long history with Nazareth. My great aunt lived here. My other great aunt was a sister. My mother went to college here, and my grandfather was a security guard here. And now my daughter is part of this place. In a way, we have come full circle. I want to thank the Sister of Charity of Nazareth. Thank you for building this community. Thank you for believing in people like Tana. Thank you for giving families like mine a place to rest easily. And thank you for letting me share our story today. Thank you.
Thank you, Vicki, and thank you, Tana, for sharing your story. As Sister Amrita spoke about today at Mass, the 2025 Jubilee Year of Hope is a special year in the church, inviting all people to walk as pilgrims of hope, renewed in prayer, united as a community, and committed to serving the world. As pilgrims of hope, we continue to pray for peace throughout the world, just as the Sisters of Charity of Nazareth do.
Like a flame, my hope is burning. May my song arise
Always amazing to see a glimpse of some of the sisters all around the globe like that. The late Pope Francis said a pilgrimage is more than walking, it is traveling with a purpose to a holy place that gives meaning and strength for the journey. While Rome is the traditional Jubilee destination for pilgrims during Jubilee years, the church has named local churches and shrines as official sites. By coming to Nazareth today, you are answering Pope Francis's call to make a Jubilee pilgrimage in a special and intentional way. And at this time, as we near the end of our program, we would like to have a special blessing on those gathered here. So if first associates, any SCN associates could please stand up who are here with us. And I'll explain that SCN associates are lay women and men from all faith backgrounds who commit to live out the mission and the spiritual legacy of the sisters, deepening their own spirituality and engaging in service to others to promote peace, combat poverty, support those in need, and to protect the environment. So now I ask if the sisters could please stand and join these associates as they would like to extend their hand and offer a special blessing on all of you gathered here with us today. And Sister Tanya will lead us in the blessing.
So we extend our hands in blessing on all of you. May all that you will do before the healing of the whole, may all that you will do mend our broken world. May all that you will do bring blessings on the earth. May all that you will do be for the good of all that you will do.
So thank you all for your presence today, and special thanks to all who helped played a role in making this such a wonderful event. May God's grace guide you and protect you on your journey. This will conclude our main program.